Alright, what is going on, guys, and welcome to a new Black Ops 4 video. And in today's video, man, it's going to be a simple one, but it's going to be a very helpful one for most of you guys. In this most recent update, guys, they added a lot of settings in the control settings and stuff like that for Black Ops 4, and there's a lot of new settings that would help you guys get better accuracy, just get better at the game overall, and have you know, just better movement and stuff like that. So they really did add a lot of stuff in the game, and I'm going to show you to guys today. If you guys do enjoy this helpful video, guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, guys. Let's get right into it, and let's go. So the first thing they added, guys, when you go over to control, guys, they added this a couple weeks ago. They added the auto mental feature. So if you guys don't know what auto mental is when you you know, click jump button next to an object, you might mental it, and if you have it on, it'll auto mental you on it. So it's pretty annoying. You might be in the middle of a gunfight trying to jump shot, and then you mental something and then you die for it. It is super annoying. So turning auto mental off will definitely help you. But now when you try to you know, jump and mental something, you'll have to click the jump button twice. So that's the only downside, but it does help out a lot, guys. And the other setting they did add, guys, is ADS sensitivity and high zoom sensitivity. If you don't know what ADS sensitivity is, it's just a slower or faster sensitivity in ADS mode. So this is very helpful, guys, if you guys want to play on a higher sensitivity to be able to turn around faster and stuff like that, and keeping a better accuracy while ADS. So what I did, guys, I used to play on a 7.7, and this was just default, guys, and what I did is I raised my regular sensitivity, and then I lowered this just so it doesn't affect my accuracy, but at the same time I can, you know, run around the map, not run around faster, but turn around faster, and just be able to have more fluid movement when it comes to just not aiming. But in your ADS, you can lower it to 0.75, and it makes your accuracy a lot better, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go into a game and show you guys the difference it makes. But that's pretty much it, guys. I do play it with vibration off, auto mental off, obviously button layout tactical. That's probably my favorite button layout in a boots on the ground game. If you guys do not have a scuff controller, stick and move and bumper jumper or bumper jumper tactical are really good as well. I do not use L1 and R1 for a shooting and aiming, but if you guys do like that, it's good as well. But today we're really going to focus on the ADS and the high zoom sensitivity in the game. High zoom is for snipers, guys, if you guys didn't know, so we're going to go over that as well. But yeah, let's get right into it, and let's get right into a game. Alright, guys, so here we are in a custom game. So what we're going to be going over, guys, is obviously the ADS sensitivity, guys. The only difference it makes, guys, when you have ADS sensitivity lower, is that it will make your ADS a lot lower than your just non-ADS. So the difference it makes, guys, is that when you're moving, for example, the guys behind me right here, boom, turn on him, and you still remain accurate, because obviously it doesn't move as fast when you're in scope. If you go over here and go to controls, go to my old sensitivity like this. All right, look how slow it takes me to turn around. It's definitely gonna affect me if somebody's behind me. I don't have time to react. But with this 10-10 sensitivity, and the thing is, if you look at this, and if you go over here, raise the sensitivity and put it back down, it's the same thing. It's literally almost the same speed. It might be a little bit faster, but barely. And with the aim assist, it does help a lot. I'm going to be able to turn around faster on people. A lot of people, like, for example, if you played on the 4.4 before, definitely go ahead and raise it up just a little bit. If you go over here from 4.4, which is extremely slow, I don't know how anybody would play on that, and then you just go ahead and raise it, for example, to 7, and then you take your sensitivity ADS and then you lower it to 0.75, and that will in turn help you in the long run. It will help you for sure be able to turn on people, and it does not affect your accuracy at all, because you lower the speed of the ADS sensitivity. You could go over here and make it 0.5, and that would be even better, but it would be super slow, and sometimes, you know, you just want to be in your scope and be able to follow people. I don't think 0.5 would be good, but in my opinion, 0.75 is the best setting for ADS sensitivity. Also, guys, we're going to be going over the sniping sensitivity in the game, guys, which is high zoom sensitivity. So we're going to go over that right now. The only difference that the sniper sensitivity makes, guys, is obviously in scope it'll be faster. So if you go over here, you can go make it freaking 2, and this will be insanely fast, and obviously you probably have trouble aiming. But what I would do for snipers is probably just keep it at 1, unless you play on a low sense, or put it to 125. That would be pretty good, because when you're sniping, obviously you want to be able to drag scope and stuff like that. Just move in scope like that. So it really does help out if you guys are snipers. I would highly recommend it. I keep it at 1 just because I play on a decently high sense already. 10-10 is pretty freaking high, honestly. So I don't really need to raise that, but if you guys do want to try it out, it's definitely worth it. You can go as high as 4, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't see why you would use this high of an ADS sensitivity. Like, it's literally faster than my regular sense. This is ridiculous. I don't know how anybody can play like this, but 100% guys, try it out, boys. It is 100% worth it if you guys have not tried it out yet. 0.75 ADS is my go-to. I zoom 1 or 1.25, and then you guys want to fuck around with your sensitivity and see what you're more comfortable with. So when it comes to the rest of my settings, guys, I do have different settings here for audio. I do use high boost because this is probably the best sound setting for sound whoring. 100% guys, if you guys have not used high boost, it is definitely better than super crunch. I've been experiencing with both of them, and high boost is definitely the one that has been paying off the most, especially in blackout and like SND and modes where sound whoring matters. And then obviously I turn my music off, controller sound off, and then here if you go to the connection meter, turn that on because that's cool. You can see your ping when you're in game. Muting doesn't matter, but that's pretty much it, guys. All my settings, if you guys want to, you know, pause the video and watch over everything here in my settings, those are probably my best settings, I would have to say. Definitely try them out if you guys haven't. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys enjoyed, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.